Hello to all traders and welcome back to another market review brought to you by Orbex. So we're just going to look at a couple of major forex pairs today, something we haven't done for a while because gold and oil and the dollar index have been really a big talking point for the last few weeks, especially with the Fed looking to reduce rates finally, and obviously the global political tensions that we've been seeing time after time with gold hitting fresh highs, oil popping up slightly higher, and obviously indices coming back from the sell-off that we saw at the beginning of this month. So lots to talk about, but let's just have a look at the the euro dollar at the moment, because we're hitting levels that we haven't seen since July of 2023, so over a year high now, and we're just seeing price action very bullish against the American dollar, so the euro and the British pound, and amongst other of its major competitors really striving now and bouncing back. So with Fed Chair Jerome Powell's dovish intake at the Jackson Hole on Friday, saying that monetary policy is finally going to be adjusted. Most probably we're going to see the first rate cut from them in a few years in September in their next meeting. What would this mean for the dollar? Less money circulating around possibly in the American economy, but a strong labour market will hopefully keep that propelled. So let's just take a look at the levels at the moment. So we did have this move to the downside not well at the back end of last year, but since then it's been quite a choppy ride for the euro dollar, and now coming into the last few sessions we had such a bullish run. You know, if we're looking at below the 108 handle here, popping above 111, you know, 300 to 400 pips in such a short space of time since we saw the sell-off at the beginning of the month. But against the dollar, it's been it's just kept on going basically. If we look on the 4-hour chart as well, not too much to take in apart from this bullish rhetoric that we've seen at the moment. Like I said, really strongly moving higher. The only thing we can see now is a little bit more of a possible break to the downside, because we've got this overbought RSI here, and we're now starting to move a bit lower, which is giving us this bearish divergence here. So we will expect a slight downturn. However, if it's anything like the previous downturns that we've seen, it might not last for that long before we see another push to the upside. So trading at the mid 111 handle at the moment, how much further can it go? Well, as I said, just keep an eye on all the latest fundamentals, because that's really driving the weakness in the dollar at the moment, and obviously the pairs against the greenback have really started to propel. Similar situation with cable. I mean, as you can see here, we were trading at the beginning of the month below the 127 handle. Now we're 500 pips higher than that, above the 132. So quite an astonishing move, and it can actually keep continuing. As I said, not too much in the way of pullbacks here. We saw this slight dent in price action here, not too much of a consolidation anywhere else. It's just been bullish rhetoric after bullish movement, and we're just seeing now the outcome, and obviously the way that traders are attracting more buyers attracting more buyers, sorry, that's the main key here. Again, RSI very overbought, which gives us the impetus that we could see a slight downturn. But at the moment, as you can see, peak after peak, not only on the RSI but most of the stochastics that we're using, MACDs and so on. But we're just waiting to see now if we're going to have any sign of a pullback and slowdown. This week's in the news, we're just having well, yesterday we had durable goods orders in America, really succeeding expectations there, but from last week we don't really have too much in the way of major news that could start moving things quite significantly. Personal income and core PCE price index on Friday, but that's another 4 days away, so we'll wait and see if any other big news is coming out, and we'll bring you all the latest in the fundamental and technical headlines. So stick with us, stay ahead, and we'll speak again next time. Bye for now.